Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So Bäçk Bitter has responded subliminally to Bia's diss track called Sue Me, which we went over yesterday, okay? She's been liking tweets, and she has sent her lapdog, Ken Barbie the Science Experiment, to diss Bia. Now, Bäçk Bitter has been liking tweets all day. One tweet she liked by a Section 8 gang member, she says, a grown woman admitting to being in a group chat with weak hoes discussing another lady's tattoos is weird and embarrassing. This just shows Cardi is on top, because why are you in a group chat discussing another lady when you could be looking for ways to elevate your dead career? Wow. So she's saying Bia's career is dead. It's over. Then she liked another tweet and said, either way, Bia lost because she used to be the one fanned out and talking about Bäçk Bitter breaking records for the girls. OB, where your dust. Delete that weak-ass diss track. So Bäçk Bitter believes that Bia should delete her diss track. That's what she's liking on social media. And then she said the girls are in real life building careers strictly off going against Bäçk Bitter. She's the clout. Well, Bäçk Bitter, this could be your karma because you did the same exact thing with Nicki Minaj. You built off your career from beefing with Nicki Minaj. Didn't you throw a shoe at Nicki Minaj over fake tweets? Because she was talking about your child, but you didn't do nothing to Mr. Brown. When it was exposed that, he was talking about your children, you didn't do nothing. You didn't send off the cheat. You didn't send your goons. You supposed to be a gang member. How comes nobody pulled up on Mr. Brown? So that's very interesting. Okay, and even though Bäçk Bitter is a woman, she got goons, according to herself, right? She was talking about how off the cheat will step for her. Mr. Brown is a grown-ass man. So is Off the Cheat, allegedly. Why didn't he step? You and Mr. Brown are cool. So you kind of like biased towards black women. I noticed that. Then here comes Bäçk Bitter's lapdog bringing up Nicki Minaj. Of course. Ken Barbie responded to a fan. I was unable to read the tweets. But Ken Barbie said, no, she deleted it. Talking about tweets being deleted because she needed an opportunity with Nicki to feed her family. You'll hear that from her mouth soon. Wow! Yo! So there's more receipts coming out about Bia allegedly saying that she worked with Nicki Minaj because she needed an opportunity to feed her family. Wow, I bet you Bäçk Bitter got a recording of that. Now, Section 8 gang have pulled up old tweets of, Bia saying some interesting things about Bäçk Bitter. A fan said, Bia is the new girl inspired by Bäçk Bitter. Now, this was in March of 2021, before the Whole Lot of Money remix came out. And she said, if you're not inspired, you're not paying attention. You can at least be a fan of someone's work ethic, growth, and contributions. I've been writing for 10 years. What she's accomplished is not easy. Wow, so there are a lot of other tweets about Bia paying homage to Bäçk Bitter. Now, Ken Barbie, the Science Experiment, said Bia admitted that she doesn't have an actual issue with Cardi. So if she spiraled into continuous subs online, mentioning her kids, etc., it really puts into perspective how far hoes will go when you're desperate to try to pull themselves out of an irrelevancy. Okay, girl? Okay? So, Bäçk Bitter is saying, and Ken Barbie are saying that Bia needs relevancy, and that's why she's doing the diss track. Okay? But Bäçk Bitter, you gotta respond in the booth, okay? We don't care about these tweets. We don't care about the receipts you may have about Bia allegedly talking about Nicki Minaj. Either drop the receipts or keep your mouth closed, okay? because you've been threatening receipts for years and you never really dropped them. Okay? So it looks like Bäçk and Bitter and the Alcoholics, Gorilla Glue, and Megan Thee Stallion are not doing so well on the charts with the Wannabe remix. It has been reported by Payola Board and Billboard that Gorilla Glue, Megan Thee Pass Around, Bäçk and Bitter, Wannabe remix earned 391,000 streams in its first day of release on Payola, which is very interesting considering that Section 8 gang and the Thotties were trying to make fun of Nicki Minaj with the FTCU remix, even though that song was like 5 months old. The Wannabe remix is newer. And on top of that, wasn't Bäçk and Bitter yesterday saying how she's the hottest female rapper in the game?
Still one of the top female rappers. When I don't drop music or when I'm dropping music, I'm one of the most streamed and most talked about bitches when I'm laying down at home. So that's one.
Well, that was another lie. How are you the most talked about and hottest female rappers in the game? And you got a Grammy, Megan Thee Stallion got 3, Gorilla Glue got a Grammy nomination, and y'all couldn't even crack 500,000? Now, despite the low streams from the Wannabe remix on Payola, Gorilla Glue, Megan Thee Pass Around, Wannabe collaboration is aiming for 125K unit sales this week following the Wannabe remix dropping. Aiming for a top 15 on the Hot 100, could challenge for a top 10, okay? I think it debuted at number 11. We will find out if Bäçk and Bitter will receive credit, okay, on Monday. But Gorilla Glue and Megan Thee Stallion's Wannabe remix will move back up the charts. Now, moving on to Doja Cat and Icespxce. Allegedly, Icespxce is still begging Doja Cat for a collaboration, okay? The Barbs have turned on Icespxce. Give Me the Light has flopped on the charts. She's trying to get back into Nicki Minaj's good graces. Nicki is paying her dust. You know, she's been commenting on Nicki Minaj's posts. You know, she has been trying to pander to the Barbs. Nothing's working. So she got to call up Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj's understudy. Used to be her understudy during the Planet Her era. Now she's in her demonic era to try to get her back on the charts. I think it's a brilliant idea. Doja Cat and Icespxce gonna chart. That would be a top 20 song. A top 20 single for Icespxce. And she hasn't went top 20 all year. And we're halfway through 2024. So she definitely does need this collaboration. And if I was her, I would try to beg the Chart Obsessed Racists for another collaboration too. They need to do a swap because she was on the Karma remix. She need to call up the Chart Obsessed Racists and ask for another collaboration. And the Dusties will definitely support. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, Little Doodoo on the Beat, Megan Thee Stallion's producer / F-buddy, okay, because Partisan Fontaine already revealed that Megan Thee Stallion sleeps with her producers for free beats, okay? And allegedly, Doodoo on the Beat is one of them. He tweeted, "I've never put an Eminem album into my ears, ever. I'm from the South. We don't bump that ish down here." It seems as though Little Doodoo on the Beat is sticking up for Megan the pass around because Eminem dissed Megan Thee Stallion and Houdini. And all I have to say about this is shut your whole ass up and make some beats, nigga. Okay? Because the beats that you've been putting out recently have been trash. Boa's trash. I don't care for the Cobra record. The Coochie is Depressed record is trash. Okay? Piss I didn't care for either. You need to do better when it comes to producing some good beats than talking about Eminem, who is one of the hottest rappers in the game. Eminem is an icon. He's a legend. He don't give an F about what Doodoo on a Beat has to say. He's working with Dr. Dre. Okay? Would you rather have a production made or a beat made by Dr. Dre or Doodle on a beat? Let's compare. Okay? So let's not even get started. Okay? You sleeping with somebody that you have to make free beats for. And the songs are flopping. Okay? Boa flopped. Cobra flopped. Piss went number 1. But yet it was out of the charts in its 5th week. So again, okay, Dude on a Beat, you really don't want to go toe-to-toe with Eminem. If I was you, I would keep your back shut, okay? And just continue to make them terrible beats for your nasty one-night stands with Megan Thee Stallion, okay? Now, Section 8 gang is desperately trying to twist angles, and they are calling out Bia for, I guess, allegedly having a reference track for a whole lot of money, okay? Basically saying that there is a version of Scratch Off singing or rapping a whole lot of money, and they believe that Scratch Off wrote it, which is false. But let's take a listen.
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Can't be running broke shit, that broke shit get old. Can't be running whole shit for whole shit keep post. VV for the net piece, that motherfucker cold.
Now, here's the thing. Bia and Scratch Off both did not write the chorus to A Whole Lot of Money, or even some of the verses to that song. It was allegedly Jay London who wrote the verses and the chorus, and another writer, okay? And they chose Bia to be on the song instead of Scratch Off because, no shade, she sounded better. It's the same thing with Blick Blick. There's a reference track of Scratch Off reciting Blick Blick, but they gave it a Cłäpś because Cłäpś sounded better on the song, and it's no shade, okay? Scratch Off is not for everybody, and even though she light-skinned, I don't feel like she has that much mainstream appeal. So let me know how y'all feel about it, but Scratch Off didn't write anything. Now, speaking of Scratch Off, she has previewed her new remix, Mistress Service, with Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about that. It looks like Megan is continuing to bust shots at Champagne Thickums, saying you may not like me, but your boo or girlfriend might be streaming my music. Could be because Champagne Thickums date younger girls, no shade. But he was originally supposed to be on the remix, but he removed his verse. Now, Live Nation is teasing, okay, a big cowboy theme announcement. A lot of people are speculating that could be Queen Bee doing a Vegas residency, especially after J-Ho's deal fell through because she had to cancel her tour and album sales were really low. But my thing is, I think that, no shade, Queen Bee probably would make more doing an actual tour than a Vegas residency. Okay, like Queen Bee can make $500 million, maybe even more than that, doing a tour. A Vegas residency, I don't know if she gonna make that much. Okay, do they have that type of money? Usually they might give you $100 million and $200 million, but I don't know if they would give her $500 million. So let me know how y'all feel about that. I feel like Vegas residencies are for people that are kind of falling off. No shade, in my opinion. You know, Adele is doing one. She kind of slowly falling off. Katy Perry did one. J-Ho was going to do one and it flopped. Usher did one. Usher's relevancy is kind of weird. Like, he don't sell a lot when it comes to his album sales. His singles don't chart. But he does very good when it comes to performances. But y'all don't buy his music like that. He put out an album and he couldn't even do 100K first week. And it was during Super Bowl weekend. I'm like, y'all fake. Y'all is really fake towards Usher. Now, it also has been reported by Chart Data and Paolify that Normani's Candy Paint earned 450,000 streams in its first day of release on Paolify. Wow, that was more than what Bäçk and Bitter and the Alcoholics did. How is that possible? Oh my goodness. Well, here's the thing. Candy Paint is a bop. You know, at first, when I first listened to it, I was like, something's missing. It might be too short. But I'm starting to think that's what's wrong with it. It's too short. I've been listening to that song nonstop. Normani, we need a video now, not when the album drops, okay? Rollout is trash. But this song is phenomenal, okay? So I'm honestly not shocked, but I'm like, goodness gracious. Bäçk and Bitter better get on her knees or go back to the poll or doing whatever she was doing when she was getting that payola, because ain't no way a Grammy winner and a 3-time Grammy winner, Megan the Opportunist, should be getting outstreamed by Normani. Normani don't even begin to push like that. That's very suspicious. Maybe Bäçk and Bitter is getting sabotaged. Something is off. I'm like, goodness gracious, how did you lose your payola deal so fast? What was you doing then that you're not doing now? Okay? Maybe you might want to cough up some coochie to the execs. Maybe you want to hop back on the poll. But it's not looking good for you, Bäçk and Bitter. Okay? I mean, this is honestly embarrassing. I'm like, how are you not doing well when it comes to the streaming? You say you was the hottest one out. I'm very confused. You say your records live in the top 10, yet they haven't been in the top 10 for weeks. They rent. They go in and they go out. It's almost like you don't really believe half the stuff you're saying. Or maybe you're just a known liar. Who knows? And then also, Tinashe is out streaming Bäçk and Bitter too, and she's really independent. She ain't got no label backing. She don't got Warner. She don't have a distribution deal with Warner. Tinashe's Nasty earns the biggest streaming day of all time on Paolify on May 31st. That was Friday, the same day the Wannabe remix dropped. She got 988K streams. Wow, almost a mil. Congratulations, Tinashe. Finally, Tinashe is getting the recognition that she finally deserves. I've been a fan of Tinashe for years. Always talked about her music, talk about her releases and stuff like that. And y'all was sleeping, but finally y'all are waking up. I don't really care for the song Nasty. I feel like she had better songs that she put out in the past that deserve this type of recognition, but I'm happy that she's going viral and she's getting her recognition. Okay? Doing better than Megan and Bäçk and Bitter combined. This is honestly embarrassing. And she really independent. She don't got Warner like Megan do. Now, speaking of Megan, it looks like Megan Thee Stallion has announced that she will be dropping her new album called Megan, June 28th. Let me know how y'all feel about that and if you guys will be buying. I don't really care to buy or stream Megan's music. It's really no shade, but Megan, with all the antics and even with the naked art cover, I find her music to be boring. I didn't care for Boa. Didn't really care for My Coochie is Depressed. I didn't care for Piss. You know, maybe she should revamp or something. Okay, or become an Instagram model. I don't really care for the music when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion. But let me know how y'all feel about it. I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And have a great day.